My blissful gorgeous selves, now I am leading you into the love of the milkmaids of Vrindaban, hiding the intolerable rise of serpentine maid love. Gopinam Paramananda Asid Govinda Darshane Kshanam Yugashatamiva Yasam Yena Vinavavat. Oh, where did my naughty childhood go away? Glancing in all directions in wonderment, Sri Krishna's ecstatic amaze spread all around with a glimmer of excitement, my dear friends. He looked at himself in which there was no distinction as body, soul, and consciousness, which was all pure consciousness and bliss. But by the spectacular artwork of Yogamaya, a new variety of beauty overflew. Now he no longer played in dust nor with honeybees. He entered in Pauganda age. As an aspirant of meditation becomes sober and grave, Krishna became thoughtful. He became precise in language and perfect in pronunciation. Like blooming spring and colorful flowers, beauty, softness, perfume, and sweetness started oozing from his presence. His waist reduced to slender proportions. His broad chest and wide shoulders emanated a sweet, enchanting wantonness, my dear friends. In a short distance, at Vrishvanupur, now known as Barsana, like a group of tantalizing charms with a radiant smile, Sri Radha and her friends were growing up. All along they had been innocent and gullible, but now they became crafty, smart, and wise. Like multi-meaning words of an epic, the gopis' speech contained many outer and inner meanings. Their slow and measured steps resembled the gentle pour of monsoon water from the edges of the rooftops. They are feeling somewhat insecure about the new sensations of their youth, as if some unknown Lord of love has taken over their heart, as if all their activities are happening under the spell of his intoxication. Their eyes and limbs moved in enchanting ways. At times they sat and acted as if lost in oblivion, other times as if mesmerized by some powerful tantric. Their childhood waist moved out to their hips, restlessness into furtive glances, and their talkative nature into abundant sweetness of youth. They were in neck-deep love, but did not show any lusty behavior. Full of longing as they were, yet acted not on their will. They loved an unknown, unacquainted, never seen before person, yet manifested no ecstasy, my dear friends. They cover their swirling emotions within their heart with a well of unfathomable shyness. Their minds succumb to dreaminess. They all got infected by insomnia, my dear. Although the gopis concealed with all their might, yet all detected a change in their behavior as in fever of in fever, one always feels thirsty. The lovesick gopis tormented with a divine thirst to see someone, that someone Krishna, to meet that someone Krishna, to touch that Krishna and smell his perfume. At times they breathed heavily, they sighed and sobbed, for no apparent reason at all. Compelled by their thirst for an impossible love, the gopis became charitable, my dear friends. They donated their valuables, even their ornaments, gems and jewels to anyone they saw, even their friends. Receiving such gifts, they were filled with ecstasy, and each one started donating their valuables to each other. Suddenly, Vishakhaji turned to Sri Radha and spoke, "My dear friend, like waxing moon, why you are getting slender each day, and why your eyes and gestures show a spacey and love-lost look. Now you no longer study, nor educate your parrots, nor enjoy seeing the dance of peacocks. You no longer play music and laugh wholeheartedly with us as before. Dearest one, has anyone, someone out there stole up your heart? Indeed, my friend, your anguish, your concealed torment is so illustrious. There cannot be a joy to the lotus blossom until the sun rises up. Be kind to us and quickly tell me everything about your newfound love." Before Sri Radha could speak, Lalitaji said, "Like flower shower from the gorgeous tree of love, Vishakha spoke all exactly what was in my heart. Of course, the beauty of night enhances only when lit by moonshine. But except a chakori bird, who else can enjoy the beauty of the moon?" Sri Radha said, "Oh, dearest one, it's too bold and mischievous of you to attribute an impossible love upon me that is rolling and dancing in the meadows of your heart, in the sky of your heart." Lalitaji said, "Maybe, perhaps, since we all are one, all our hearts open up into one big meadow or one big woodland, one big sky, where perhaps that impossible love singing dancingly rolls around." Sri Radha's face beamed with a sweet nectarine smile, and she said, "Dear friend, why, only a sky flower may blossom in the illusory meadows of your imagination. But doing so, you just perturb me by your speculation, so stop that." Then, like cooling camphor lamp to the eyes of the gopis, Shama Sakhi came and smelling around dramatically said, "Oh dear friends, the intense perfume of your love is spreading around throughout the world. It's no more a secret now, so open up your heart to us." And Sri Radha said, "Dear Shama, the effulgence of your love is illuminating your beautiful face. Like musk, dear projects his perfume all over and everywhere, but never within himself, from where it is rising. Okay? Same way you are projecting your own loony love for your impossible beloved on me. Isn't it your great injustice? After all, let me ask you, is there any young lady who desires not to open up and reach out to touch, to caress, and be offered unto that blue ocean, unto that infinite sky full of golden dreams? Is not our dwarf efforts too insignificant and small to hold that distant moon in our dwarf embrace? Saying thus, tears rolled down from her large beautiful eyes. Her face grew crimson with shyness. Great sigh and uncontrollable sob erupted out. All gopis fell in the sea of great pain upon this sudden turn of events and blamed themselves for this. They all became busy for the solution, for the union of Sri Radha with Krishna. One day, Sri Radha came to her pearl cage and, and took her parrot out and placed him on her palm. She began to feed him with pomegranate seeds. As she began to put white reddish seeds on his red beak one by one, her heart suddenly overfilled with the love of Krishna. She was immersed in love and said, "Dear parrot, speak Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna." The parrot began to speak and sing as she taught. Hearing that sacred name, Sri Radha's heart inundated with immense love, and she sang. In this song she cried out long hidden emotions of her heart, my dear friend. Durapajanavartini Ratirapatrapa bhuyasi Gurukti Vishavarsanai Matirati Vadausyam Gata Vapu Paravasham Janu Paramidam Kulinanvaye Najivati Dadapi Kim Paramadurmaroyam Jana. Oh, my heart is forcibly drowned in the sea of love of an impossible beloved. My heart is forcefully drowned in the sea of love of an impossible beloved, upholding the ideals of our race, revered by all. This very birth in high race has become a fearful misery. Oh, I long to be redeemed and resurrected in His love from the deathliness of this miserable life of royalty. Parrot was very smart. He learned it at once and flew away in the sky, whispering it to himself. He landed on the rooftop, then he moved to another roof, then on to another. Thus he flew away, crossing trees, lakes, ponds, hills and bowers. He reached the palace of Nandarai. He landed on the rooftop and sang aloud the song he just learned. Sri Krishna was strolling nearby. As soon as he heard, he was thrilled. He came running down and said, "Oh, dear parrot, what is it you are saying? Do you know what it means? Who are you?" And Krishna came closer and said, "Please sing it again. Please sing it again." Durapajanavartini Ratirapatrapa bhuyasi Gurukti Vishavarsanai Matirati Vadausyam Gata Vapu Paravasham Janu परमिदं कुलीनान्वये न जीवति तथापि किम् परमदुर्मरोऽयं जनः. The parrot began to sing it over and over. Krishna heard and overfilled with wonder and surprise, he said, "Oh, blessed are you, dear parrot. You have given words to the unspoken longings of my heart. You fulfilled me. You are blessed." Parrot said, "O Prince of Vrindaban, please do not praise me, not worthy as I am, rather an offender. I was sitting on the palm of an angelic maiden. She was teaching me so lovingly, but out of my habitual restlessness I ran away. Oh, shame on me! Why upon me? I am not worthy of any praise." "Ah, who might be that angelic maiden, dear parrot? Come, I'll feed you first, my guest as you are," Sri Krishna said, and spread out his palm. The parrot leaped on it, and Krishna walked. Right then Kusumasa, a humorous intimate friend of Krishna came, and as he saw, he blurted out, "Oh, where from came this picturesque parrot, my friend? Where from he came? Dear friend, this is so intelligent and poetic. He came from the sky to entertain us." Now they went out to a shady grove. In a quiet place, and delicious pomegranates were brought. A great festival began to be celebrated. Krishna and Kusumasa were talking to the parrot, my dear. They asked him to sing the poem again. As he sang it, Krishna felt deep pangs of love. He was absorbed, all slackened and immersed. Jai Jai Sri Brajraj Kumar, all glories to you, O lotus-faced one, O yellow silk-wearing one. Where from have you found this parrot? Do you know this parrot belongs to our princess? Could you please return it to us? We have come all the way here looking for it. Madhurika and the maid came looking for the parrot all over, and they saw him sitting on the palm of Sri Krishna. Now she requested to return to her. "Is it so? Well, when did your princess come here with her parrot? How shall we know it is hers or yours? If it is so, please call your princess here, or call the parrot itself. If it flies and lands on your hand, we will accept that it is yours." Kusmaso friend said. And Madhurika replied, "Well said, O friend of the prince. Who is there who will leave the soft, fragrant touch of your prince? Even the inert flute, trees, and vines are so allured. Then what to speak of this most wise parrot? Our princess is always eager to listen to its poem. Without him, surely she will be very uncomfortable," Madhurika requested. "Wow, dearest one, who is your princess?" Kusmasa asked. "Oh, friend of the prince, as you have your prince, the beloved of Nandaraj, so also she too is the dearest most of someone. Anyway, you and me are dealing with each other and not with her, so please give me the parrot," she insisted. "Okay, well, how can we give him to you? We have not committed any theft. The parrot came of its own accord. Perhaps it came to take refuge at the feet of our prince. Somebody is bothering it. It is against our dharma to abandon the one who has surrendered or want our help. Kusmasa said, my dear. Dear son, Yashoda Duhayas echoed, I have been waiting for you. Please do not dally. Your lunch is getting cold. Your lunch is getting cold, my dear. Bring your friends too. Hurry. Mother Yashoda came, searching for her son. Mother, Kusmasa said, could you come and watch an exciting event? Look at this sweet-tongued, bright, poetic, musical parrot. It is pacifying. It is uncapturable as the mind, stable as a mountain, and is mysterious as an enlightened saint. He came from somewhere and sat on my friend's head, and since then we have been conversing. Please come, mother, and you too listen to me. Well, are you talking about this parrot? Oh, yes, this is the one. And see, out of the blue, like a squirrel incarnate, this gopi has come from somewhere only to steal away our parrot. She's looking as she is. Look at her face. Yashoda looked to the other side. Oh, is this Madhurika? Oh, how are you, dear? What can I do for you? Mother Yashoda said. Madhurika came closer and offered her respect. Then she said, kind queen of Braj, I am not a thief as alleged. I said this parent belongs to our princess. She is very sad without it. Then Yashoda walked with her to another part of the grove and said, dear, do not ask for it now. When my son goes to the forest, I'll send him to you. And thus Madhurika returned happily. Then Yashoda took Krishna and Kusumasa's hand into her and brought them into the dining room to feed them. Krishna fed the parrot too. Then he came to his bedroom. There he began to ponder on the meaning of the message, and he sang in response. He said, Navanagamane, Navanagamane, Napyasange, Vayasya ganai samam, Nacha muralika nade, Modo nade nuganavane, Imamashinavam yavad, Kirottamanananisritam, Kamapi daitalapam, Gananuragavaralazam. Dear friend, ever since I heard the infinitely blissful song of some far distant dwelling beloved, oozing from the mouth of this wise Shuka, neither forest, nor home, nor friends, nor playing flute, nor cows have left any joy for me. Your remembrance, the longing to see you, to come in your fold, have become an insurmountable life-size urge. Dearest one, who are you? Where do you live? When can I see you? Krishna completed this poem, my dear, and parrot remembered that too. Then he handed over the parrot to Mother Yashoda, and then he went to the forest with the cows. After a while, Yashoda sent the parrot to the princess. As soon as Sri Radha saw the green-eyed, the green-bodied, the red-beaked parrot, then like an embodiment of new Krishna love, she stood up. Come, come, Oh dear, where have you been? Oh, you have attended the touch of that impossible beloved. How fortunate you are. Come, be seated on my palm. Let me, by your touch, feel the touch of my beloved. And Shuka did likewise. As soon as he heard your song, O reverend princess, he felt the strike of the pain of love. An unwhispered sigh came out, and the following verse flew from his heart. It says, ever since I heard the song of some far distant beloved, my heart is rolling down with the clouds of your memories, and neither play nor dining nor rest relaxes. I sleep in the pain of your love. I abide in the pain of your love, and awake in the pain of your love. And the parrot sang this poem, my dear friend. Wow! Did you hear that? He has accepted you is his beloved by the use of the word Daita Lapam, Shyamasaki said. Daita means the beloved with, with, with so much love, looking at whom tear comes to one's eyes. Oh, how can that be possible? Daita Lapam only means sweet words, not the words of beloved. As you are translating, oh, how can we, one of so little fortune, be referred to with that most honorable word? Shama, you are my most dear friend. Don't mock my feelings, please. I have expressed it to you only because I trust you, Sri Radha. And Shama Sakhi said, oh, unfarsighted one, see, Madhurika is your maid. Everyone knows she told him the parrot belongs to her princess. Still he used this word Daita. Who else can be the object of such a reference? You should start trusting on your own fortune or you may lose, Shama urged. The discussion came to an abrupt halt by an invitation from Yashodaji to the birthday celebration of Sri Krishna. The thrill of visiting the beloved spread across the limbs of all gopis, and preparations began. When Sri Radha arrived, Sri Krishna was being offered Mangalavishek. Hymns of the Vedas were echoing. Krishna was seated on a gorgeous throne. Srishandilya and Purnamasi Devi were performing the rite. The gopis were singing. Their ornaments were jingling. Kinsmen were crowding. She saw and saw the dazzling beauty of Krishna. Her heart flower was fragrant with the perfume of camphor of love with Krishna. Yashoda clasped her hand and smilingly embraced her. She touched her feet in respect. Oh, like a garland of newly blossomed lotuses is she, the owner of the parrot. Oh, how graceful and sweet! Krishna thought as he looked to Radha and wondered. Soon they joined in a great feast, a party, my dear friends. After some time, Rishabhanu invited the whole family of Nandara. A great feast was organized. The city gate was adorned with leaves and coconuts on golden pitchers, with ghee flame on top. The paths were clean, rose and jasmine water was sprinkled, music echoed, gems and sapphires shone brightly, brilliantly. And here came Brajraj, Nandana, Yashoda, entire family. Vrishabhanu and Kirti rushed and welcomed them. They washed their feet, sat on the gorgeous seats, and offered sandal paste, perfume, garlands, and clothes. Yashodaji entered the kitchen and asked Radhaji, Please show me what items you prepare best, my dear baby. And bashful Sri Radha showed them, looking at the perfuming delicious sweets and delicacies in Yashoda's eyes and nostrils soothed. She embraced her tightly and blessed her. Then wearing white silk shining gorgeous ornaments, Nanda sat on the dining chair. On the left sat Krishna, on the right Balram. On Krishna's right sat Kusumasao, and on the left Subal, Sridham and Slok. They were very happy and laughing abundantly. Shama and Sridham began to serve. But seeing Krishna, her hands trembled and her heart began to beat fast. Wow, being a Brahmin, I have also become fortunate enough to eat from the hands of Princess Sri Radha. She is Goddess Lakshmi herself. I enjoy seeing her. What is in this food? It tastes only momentarily. After eating, there is no taste, my dear friend. Krishna, only you feel so good and great, even after eating and before eating and during eating. Madhumangal made faces and said it. Humor is your only wealth. Talking is all that you know. Eat silently, Krishna said. Do I have to eat like a dumb? Madhu protested. Oh, Dijottam, would you like to say something? Yashodaji asked. Are you asking me? Madhu said. Not you, I am asking the parrot. Right then the parrot came and sat in between Krishna and Madhu. Oh, Madhu, do not pose as smart. You do not understand what Krishna says. And the simile of Lakshmi for our princess is too humanizing. It is offensive, the parrot said. Wow. It sounds so wise, Nanda remarked. Yashoda told him the story of what had taken place earlier that day. Then Mother Yashoda asked Sri Radha to serve the food she had prepared, and everyone ate as though they were in heaven. At last, Vrishabhanu's family stayed overnight. ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय 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 ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. Sri Krishna decided to test the love of Radha, and therefore he assumed a very beautiful Gopadevata form, and a very beautiful Gopi form, moving anklets tinkling, kinkinis and small bells sounded, rings were on the fingers. He was bedecked with bracelets of precious gems, armlets and necklace of pearls. Kissed jewel like the morning sun, the beautiful hair artistically plaited. In the nose a divinely shining nose ring of pearl, hair black, With such an appearance he reached the mansion of Vrishabhanu, surrounded by ramparts and deep trenches, having four gates, and on every gate gigantic elephants like mountain of Collyrium. Horses of different colors, comparable to wind and mind in the speed and velocity. There was beautiful courtyard of canopy, having garlands and chowries, herd of cows with their cars, bulls as if dharma incarnate. There, cowherds, cowboys singing with flutes and having canes, watching the artistic craft of the Shabhanapur in the guise of a young lady. Sri Krishna entered the inner apartment. There were doors and pillars resplendent like thousands of suns, and inside the courtyard were a number of beautiful gopis, milkmaids. They were playing on instruments, veena, tabla, tal and mridang. They had sticks of flowers and were singing glories of Sri Radha. In the gymnasium there was a beautiful pleasure garden full of different trees, Ketaki, Malati, Madhavi, and so many vines and creepers covered with them was Radha Nikund, fragrant with kalpavriksha flowers. Arrays of black bees intoxicated with the honey were there, and gentle and cool breezes laden with fragrance were blowing. They were lavishly spreading the pollen dust of thousand petal lotus flowers. On the peaks of Nikunja, many birds were chirping sweetly. It was rich with the decorated beds of flowers, and several canals full up to the brim were flowing there. There in Megh Mandir were hundreds of fountains sprinkling waters, beautiful, equal to morning sun, and engaged in the service of Sri Radha, such milkmaids. Surrounded by them, Radharani was strolling in the courtyard. That palace was decorated with the fine saffron cloth. The ground was covered ankle deep with flowers grown on mountains, in water, as well as on the ground, and also tender leaves. There was a rain of Malati saps, and Sri Radha, as beauteous as thousands of moons together, tender and slim body, having a stroll on her tender feet. Sri Radha noticed the newly arrived gopi. Her glamour faded them all just as the stars after moonrise. Impressed by her majestic look, Sri Radha gave her due respect by herself. Standing up, she gave her a tight embrace and seated her on the throne with her. Thereafter, maintaining the traditional way, she offered her water as argha and properly adored her. Sri Radha said, "My dear friend, you are most welcome. Kindly tell me your name. It is fortunate for me that you came here of your own accord. On the earth, such beauty as yours is unobserved. Decidedly blessed is the township where you, an exceptional beauty, live. Reverend lady, please let me know the purpose of your visit. How can I be of some service to you? You appear to me like like Sripati by your look, the glow of body, speech, smile, and a style of walking as well as physique. You are angel. Please, oh auspicious one, come every day to see me. If not, let me have your address. You may kindly find out the means through which I may meet you. Oh, dear friend, your body, I feel, is very dear to me, as if it resembles the body of my beloved Sri Krishna who has stolen my heart. So be you with me. I will respect you is my most dear friend. Oh, having so heard from lotus-eyed Sri Radha, Krishna in the guise of the girl said, having the, oh, great beautiful one, my house is to the north of Nanda's mansion. My name is Gopadevi. I heard from Lalita about your beauty, majesty, and how sweet you are. To satisfy my curiosity, I have come to see you. Oh, lotus-eyed one, where everything is fragrant with the smell of Lavangalatika, where in Gunja Nikunja lotuses are blooming with the hovering bees, that ever new town of yours about which enough I heard today I have seen. Even Amaravati of Indra cannot be a match to it. There these loving paired tongues express their feelings to each other, and they began to play. While playing with balls made of flowers, they laughed and sang. Enjoying the scenes, they strolled, my dear friend. Gopadevi said, Sri Radha, mm, mm, my dear friend, Nandagram is far distant. Evening is fast approaching. Now I must go. I shall come to you positively in the morning. Hearing the words, the tears trickled down the face of Sri Radha. Her eyes became wet